And we're live on the twitch.tv/the Xisuma playing on the Hermitcraft. Oh yeah. Bananas in chat from Maurice, Shizuku, 4Gil, Soundwave Hope, Rebecca. And Sixth Planet. And Jennifer. Thank you for the bananas, peeps. Appreciate it ever so much. We got Creeper Leader here for 3 months. Got there in the end. Thank you, my dude. These all appeared to be empty, didn't they? We, my friends, are going to head into the Nether today. Just thought I'd have a rummage through these chests. They're like little reminders of the various things I've been up to. We are actually, I need, I throw this away. I need 1 at least, probably 2, because we'll pick up junk when we're there. You gotta think ahead when you're doing stuff and also things. So we're going to use gravel in the Nether to remove some lava. Normally I use sand, but then, gravel's renewable now. Got to remember that. Got to remember the old renewables. Cool, alright. And the other thing I want is stone. Plenty of that. There should be enough. Gonna need rockets to get there and back, because it's a long trip. And, yeah, I got a potion of this, just in case. Off we go. Hermit Help Day, says Caressy. Hermit Help Day, or Hermit Help Hermit streams are on Mondays in the evening. Mondays is the day. Wait a minute, this isn't Skybeast, says the Finicky. Yep, that's right. We're playing on Hermitcraft today. Okay. Like that, then like this. Then up here. 1, 2. And then we change our cruising altitude and point in the correct direction. Get our alignment correct. Using numbers, flying blind. And just like that, we are probably very good to cruise now. It's the Black Ranger PL here for 58 months. Incredible. Thank you ever so much, my dude. I appreciate your support. I've got a hot cup of tea here. Peeps, you need to know about my day. No, you don't really, but I want to tell you. Woke up early. Just done nothing but housework all morning. Went for a long walk as well. Had a little something to eat. And now I'm streaming. And then you know what's after? Do I have to even tell you what I'm doing later today? Okay, it involves food. The peeps in chat should know me by now. They should say it. They should tell y'all what's happening this evening. Oh, disguised fish knows. Disguised fish knows. Pork knows. Ice dragon knows. Sea goat knows. It's curry evening. Curry followed by a halo top. Oh, I thought I was over those. And I had one. I had a pizza and halo top a while back. Then I had another halo top. And now I got me another one. It's gonna turn into a terrible habit. I'm gonna have to stop doing it. But yeah, no, this is how I like to do it. Like when I have my big sort of cheat meal, as some people like to call it, have a big active day with it as well. So I've been super busy, just on my feet all day, cleaning the house top to bottom, doing some deep clean, some dirty shelves and cupboards, finding stuff to organise and throw away, and yeah, just had a good old rummage, and everything's crisp and clean top to bottom, and that feels really good to get it all done. Harry Dumb says, do you still play guitar? I was playing a little bit of guitar yesterday. I've been trying to get a replacement for my Pod UX1, which doesn't work in Windows 10. And I think I found one. It's called Amplitude. I think it's the one. So what we're doing here today, peeps. Oh, I got to do this before I forget. I had a comment saying that magmas don't jump on honey blocks, right? And so, oh, thumbnail magic revealed. Oh, it's just me in my test world putting blocks down. Who would have thought? Okay, so this plus this. Actually, I don't even need to grab it really. There's 2 ways of doing it. You can use a little bit of world edit, or you can do the old vanilla way, right? Type in the coordinates there. Go over here somewhere, type in the coordinates here. Apparently magmas don't jump on... Oh! No, they jump. They jump as high. I feel like their jump height might be reduced slightly. Let's watch that one again. Oh, yeah, definitely reduces their jump height. But I had a comment saying that they don't jump at all on honey blocks. This also got me thinking about cave spiders. Like, how do they interact with regular walls and... let's build it up a little bit more. Actually, they're going to have to really do a proper test here. Okay, apparently we're doing mob testing today. Like, if I have a cave spider here, and I just go... Alright, cave spider can see me. Cave spider, you can see me. I know you can. Hello, good friend. Quick, before the magma gets me. Dude is actually not moving. Oh, right. That's not the desired effect, funny enough. Huh. I was hoping that they wouldn't be able to climb up walls, or maybe you could use honey walls to stop them from climbing. That's another thought, isn't it? Let's change this. Just doing a bit of experimenting here at the beginning. Oh, they're gone under, have they? That's exactly where we wanted them. I guess that makes sense. So this time, let's grab honey block. Yeah, I know this is not what we're supposed to be doing, but like, as soon as we get started here, it came to mind. We got Dahlia K 97 here for 9 months. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Rem Coco Games. Thank you for 6 months of support. Appreciating that. Appreciating it. Okay, so we put a cave spider in here, right? Hello? Hello? Is this guy playing games with me? Now I feel like it's not... That'll wake you up. Okay, you came through the gap. But the real test, I think, is to have a platform above. So let's put that thing back down there. Ugh. Now I need a bow and arrow. Because I can't reach. There we go. Don't mess this shot up, dude. Oh yeah, okay. It can go up the honey walls. Very good. Very good. Just wanted to know. Just a couple of thoughts that crossed my mind. Cool. Anyway, so back here on ye old Hermitcraft server, we want to build out a room here, like a corridor. I think I'm going to make it so the thing's 5, but you want some depth for maybe 6 blocks deep on either side. Like that. And then you probably want to go 1 extra for like a little bit of depth. I should really make sure I've got blocks and things I need on my hotbar. So we're going to dig this thing out like that many blocks wide. I've gone too many back there. Yep, I had a feeling that might happen. Oh, evil noises. Evil noises. Evil noises. It's Sniper 1974 here for 60 months in a row. How am I doing today? I'm doing great. Thank you for asking, my dude. Thank you for asking. As you know, it's curry day. I look forward to curry day ever so much. Put a full block over the honey. Ah, the degenerate. Yes. Well, that would be creating a lip. We can already create lips like trapdoors. So, good point. But like, I was hoping that they wouldn't climb it to begin with. Then it would be useful. Because otherwise, it's the same as having a wall with a lip. Yeah. But good thinking. Which curry did you have, says A-Man? It would be, which curry are you having? I don't know. I was thinking about going to a favourite curry house and just getting one of my favourites today. You know, just have something I know I'll enjoy. Or maybe just trying something different. But I've done a lot of that. I've done a lot of trying different restaurants and trying all the different curry dishes, and I've, you know, found a couple of new ones along the way. But I feel like today I might just be in the mood for a classic, you know. So classic it might just be. We'll have to wait and see, you know. And yes, I will inform you, okay, later on at a future date which curry I chose. I know it's very important to some of you. You have to know. Oh, X, don't leave us hanging. Oh my word, I didn't. Oh, no, this is how you die in Minecraft. Jeez, we needed to go one block further, basically. Oh, the squishy sounds are going to get appalling. They will be appalling pretty quickly, I imagine. Let's turn... You know, we need to be vigilant in the nether, though. That's the problem. Dang, those magmas are really, really something. So I don't have a shovel. I'm going to need a shovel, aren't I? We don't want to get too situated in this space. I think I'll put my things up here, because lava's always going to be flowing back into this area. Cool. Oh, and if I need to repair, it's going to be easy, because we got some friends who are here to help us repair stuff, right? Like my elytra. Like my shovel. You need a triple piston extender to turn the farm on and off. Oh, I had another idea for turning it on and off, which was to use lava and dispensers. I don't know how a triple piston extender would work. Good tea. Aqua Alodal says pineapple on pizza, yes or no? Yes, all the way. I'm very unfussy with food, and I do not like hold any kind of, you know, oh, you must eat food this way, right? Why not? Pineapple's great on pizza. I love it. Embrace what's different. I want to try kiwi on pizza. That's something I want to try at some point in time. And you know, speaking of not holding any kind of like firm stances on food, and you know, there is an exception, okay? Okay? A lot of people out there in the world. Ooh. A lot of people out there in the world, they like their strawberries, and that's great, you know. Strawberry ice cream, strawberries and cream, strawberries with rice pudding, you know, strawberry jam, okay? They're all inferior, my friends. They are inferior, let me tell you. Anything you can think of strawberry, raspberry will do it better. That is a fact of life, okay? That is a fact of life right there. Raspberry is the superior berry. Okay? Strawberry porridge? Nope, put raspberries in, it's better. Strawberry and peanut butter? No, raspberry and peanut butter. I'm telling you, it's something you have to try. You have to live it. There might be one or two exceptions. Raspberry is not the same flavour as strawberry. They're very similar, but raspberry is the superior. You got to go out there and try it. Okay, chocolate and raspberry is better than chocolate and strawberry. So just try it, okay? Whatever your stance is right now. Maybe you die hard for the strawberry. I'm telling you. Next time you have that opportunity to change it up, pick the raspberry over the strawberry, and you'll be thanking. You'll be writing me a long email expressing your love. JJB Martin, thank you ever so much for 2 months of support. Was about to watch the latest video. Oh, well, I've ruined it for you. Okay, I've ruined it. You can never watch it again because it's all spoilers from here on out. Should have mentioned that, maybe. Should have mentioned this will be a spoiler-heavy stream. I just kind of wanted to crack on with this project, you know. Okay, so how many blocks did we get on that side by? 2 extra from the... what would be the equivalent of that? So 1... 2, that is where we are going to. Today we go over here. No, berry is banana, so banana is superior. But bananas are not a berry, I would like to point out, okay? Not a berry. And, you know, I'm not going to sit here and say that blueberries are better than strawberry or raspberry, because blueberries are great, but they're a different flavour. Strawberry and raspberry are not the same flavour, but they're kind of similar. Raspberry's like the sharper, keener, you know, fresher, youthful kind of variant of strawberry. It's better. Everything is better with strawberries. Where are we with these noises? WXLSN, thank you for the cheers and bits, my dude. You love the content and you hope I have a great weekend. That's awesome. I hope you have a great weekend too. We got Kitty Gaming 99 here for 40 months. Whoa. Loving the recent vids. Glad to hear you are. Glad to hear you are. That's always encouraging. Appreciate it. We got Jessica Kip here with cheers and bits. Also loving the video. Who are these people loving the videos? It's like I make... Oh God, it's like I make videos or something. On the internet. Thank you, Jessica. Appreciate it. Jeplar is here, subscribing. Licky Sticky Icky is here for 18 months. Raspberry is awesome. Yes! Yes, +1 to you, my friend. If I could give you some more derp coin, I would. If I could give you more derp coin, that is the thing I do. Peeps, I found out, okay, I found out that you can give, here on Twitch, your channel currency, which used to be Harmony. Great name, love it. I've got to change it to the derp coin. And it'll probably change with the times, I think. No need for it to be one thing forever. You can put an icon with it. You can put up some custom art. So, I was going to suggest, maybe, making it a communal thing. But actually, I don't know. Like, I was going to... I kind of don't like doing this. And I just realised that I didn't really think it through. Obviously, I am suggesting that someone out there could make a derp coin icon, but I think I'd rather do it the proper way, think it through, hire an artist, and like give the derp coin a proper thing, like a proper little icon. And I will actually right now add that to my to-do list, so I take care of it pretty quickly. Yeah, I can think of a few artists I know who could probably do a really good job on that. I have 33.3k derp coins, says Hermit Meme. Dang! Dang, someone's going to be a derp coin billionaire in the future. My days, when this thing goes on the stock exchange. Whew. To the moon, my friends, to the moon. People are showing off now. 95k derp coin. 276 derp coins, says Winnie. Winnie just like knocking everyone out of the park there. Derp coin a new crypto, says Game Boy. I tell you what, if I were like a programmer or I had some like skills and I could do something that was similar to crypto, I would so make like a joke crypto system. Like it would not be secure, it would not trade for real money. I just love the idea of having the derp coin fluctuate and stuff. I think it'd be so funny. So funny. There we go. We are knocking these blocks out. So, we're going to go back a distance, and then there's probably going to be some lava lake action. We love ourselves a little bit of lava lake action over here. Oh, can't get enough of it. Good old lava lakes. Doesn't need to be a big area. I thought that maybe 3 or 4 more blocks, then we start to develop a staircase. Oh yeah, I took haste off the beacon. Might want to redeploy that. There it is. We got Lycan GG here subscribing. Thank you, Lycan. Appreciate it. Appreciate it ever so much. X, is banana a berry? I asked that to Google. He replied, yes, a banana is a berry. I really doubt that. I highly doubt it is a berry. It doesn't grow on a berry bush. No. Google lied to you. Rebecca, thank you for gifting subs. Rebecca is always supporting the community here with Putz H. Halife. God, I butchered that name. Machete McGoo. Grim Reaper 24. Jumpy Wizard 1504. And the Nutty Nigel. Just Nigel, just being nutty. Nutty Nigel, eh? You've been gifted a sub. Thank you ever so much, Rebecca. We also got Simo West. Here with the cheers and the biddies. Thank you for sharing those biddies. Appreciate it. Good tea right here. It needs drinking. We're 20 minutes in. I better just guzzle this thing down already. Technically it is a berry. That's because we only classify things in a weird way, says hello there, mate. Oh, is it like a tomato? Like a tomato's a fruit, but we generally call it a vegetable. And we got the Viking Dane here for 4 months. And oh my goodness me, we just got some sort of triple sub bomb threat. Triple Sub bomb Fret in his house, okay? Whose house is it? It's his. It's his! Apparently. That's what Snoop Dogg told me. It's his house. Okay, Anonymous, gifting subs to JC Gamer Inui, Lemonade Drins, Stretched, probably butchered that name, Diane L, Sir Shadowstorm. Thank you, Anonymous, for gifting subs and supporting the community. We also got gifted subs from AC, JJK, and Randy Nicole. So if you hear your name read out loud, you've been gifted a sub. Korea DND, Tiddles 2009, Sucker Adja 90, Clue Millie, Tikina, San Cafe, I Love Fudge, JB, Eagles Fan 51, and DTJG. Said the wrong letter. Kosh. For 5 months there. Thank you so much for gifting the subs. Really do appreciate it as always. Thank you for supporting our community. Oh, apparently Naz won a Grammy. Hip Hop's Album of the Year, says Icepick. I don't know if it was Hip Hop Album of the Year. Here's something I've noticed about the Grammys, okay? They do a lot of service awards to stuff that they wouldn't recognise like 20 years ago. Like, I remember Megadeth winning a Grammy a few years back and Metallica winning one, and it was like, these aren't the best records of the year, but it's kind of like a nod to like, yeah, okay, we didn't acknowledge you in the 90s and 80s or whatever. Like, did Naz's Illmatic, which, now that I say it out loud, you know, maybe there's a strong sense of like hindsight here as well. It's easier to look back and see how impactful certain records are, but like, Naz's Illmatic was the best hip-hop record of 1994, you know? That year, by the way, 1994. What was it I was thinking about it the other day? Tom Hanks, right? Sorry, Bill Murray. Bill Murray and Forrest Gump, okay? 1994. The Shawshank Redemption, 1994. Naz's Illmatic, 94. Emperors in the Nightside Eclipse, 1994. All of these things that are favourites of mine are from that year. And those are the ones that always come to the top of mind. I've looked into it more, especially in music. 1994 is like I've got a good handful of records that are my favourites, you know. Are we going to skip this lava lake almost entirely here? I feel like I need to fill in at least a little bit of it. Let's give ourselves 2 more blocks of space down here. And then the staircase will start 1 block further back. And then we can get out there and start filling in this lava lake. Yeah, 94 is just a year with a lot of stuff that I like taking place in music and movies and whatnot. Ooh, there we go. Oh. I want some other people to back me up with the 1994. Doom 2 release. Yes! Doom 2 came out in 94. Got it. Britpop era. Yeah, Britpop was like, I love Oasis and some of the Britpop stuff, but not anything like that hits a you know, best of all time kind of feel for me. Like, a lot of black metal stuff happened around that era. Like, for me, the 90s is probably like my favourite decade. I mean, I grew up as like a 90s kid, so I've got that bias. But I mean that bias is huge, by the way. Like, let's face it, music is subjective as much as you want to shout and praise your favourite artists, right? But the 90s has got, like, I love the tone of cinema in the 90s. I love the music of the 90s. So much of my favourite stuff happens around that kind of period of time. Did you ever listen to Spineshank? Oh my goodness me, yeah. Was never big on them, but like they were like a bit of a sort of industrial nu metal type thing, right? Oh, I remember Spineshank. Yeah. Ha! That's a throwback. Pulp Fiction 94. There we go. Come on, the 1994 theory, right? All the best culture. Obviously, it doesn't all happen in one year because there's loads of great albums from all over the place, but it's just a thing, right? And the 90s has got this interesting tone about it. It was also like a very optimistic decade. I think it was kind of like that last moment of prosperity before the internet, and a big sort of shift in awareness. And come on, come on, the nature of information changed. Oh, good God, I'm just... Okay, I'm going about this, like, in a very bad way. Like, I'm not being smart, so let's put on our brain smarts for a minute. Brain smarts time! Activate the brain smarts! Should have done that already. There we go, okay. Let's start, filling this stuff out from... Ow! Up here. That's what's... The soul sand is tricking me. That's what's going on here. Tricked by the soul sand. Ready to Die was 1994. Yep. I mean, Wu-Tang Clan was 93. There'll be other... I mean, hip-hop was in such a stride just around those years. There'll be other ones to add to that list. If I had more free time on my hands, I'd sit down and do some research and actually write it up. Park Life was 1994. Yeah, I mean, great record. Like I said, I like Britpop, but I'm not massively into it. Takao was 1994. Yeah, that album's not like... To me, it's not like a classic. It's great to hear Method Man go solo, but not quite a classic. I don't know, for me. God, this is taking like a stupid amount of gravel over here. How much gravel can I put into this thing? Seriously, like, how many blocks is there to go down? We're at Y32 and I've put like over 20 blocks. Is there something that could be below it that breaks it? Oh, there could be soul sand below it. Gotcha, gotcha. Right. And it could just literally be 1 or 2 blocks down. Oh, yeah, I didn't think about that. I knew, like, a half slab would do it, but... Dang it, so all of this was just made, like, that much more painful. I think I'm actually going to pull this back a step, then, over here. We're gonna put it back to there. Okay, it's going to come up at this gradient now. I've just changed my mind, because it's being a pain in the bum. So we don't even need to fill it in when we get to this bit here. And I really thought we had a load to fill in. But, no. So just over on this side, then, we'll... Getting those soul sand effects. Sorry. The other type. See, I don't know what that is now. That's probably not what we want it to be. That's it. Job done. I almost want to fill in this lava lake. I'm like, I came here to fill in a lava lake. Don't disappoint me now. Well, it is what it is. As far as the roof for this thing goes, that's why I brought stone with me. So as far as the roof goes, like, we've got this wide space here. This feels kind of low, at least at this point. Because we'd be building a roof below that. I think I'm going to go 1 block higher. So all of this has got to come out. And then we'll be good. So this is some good intense music for working in the nether, I think. We've got a noise in the ear. It's Hamp219 here subscribing. We've got a mini Pantalon here for 2 months. And Rebecca gifting another sub to Bread Tab. Thank you for the gifted sub, Rebecca. Appreciating that as always. Use the fire resistance potion and dive. Now that's for emergencies, because then if I use it, then I gotta go get another one. I've only got 1, so it's for an emergency. An emergency in which I hope we don't actually encounter. Okay. I just had this weird feeling of like, oh, I could build a nether portal over here, and it's like, no, you're already in the nether, you dum-dum. Oh, no, I'm not. There you go. Just another thought. Where is our window? Our window is there, so the window is still a part of the build. Okay, a little bit of refinement over here. Oh, and a little bit of filling in around this space. And we got noises in the ear. It's Nakuade Dragon here for 11 months. Almost a year indeed, my dude. Almost a year. AC JJK is gifting a sub to Kairesi. Thank you for gifting the sub. Appreciate it as always. We've got Free Phase here for 36 months. Thank you so much for the continued support. Appreciate it. Okay, I think we're going to go with that as the... Actually, let's peel that back by 1 block. Come over here. And then that means that the beacon is obviously in the way. The beacon's always in the way, peeps. It's just a way of life. Yeah, I'm going to have to, like, do that corner of the beacon bit last. And maybe reposition it. Because I might want to keep the beacon. Actually, I probably don't. Probably don't really need it. Right, now, the next step is to transition to using stone. Because ghasts can blow up these other blocks. Well, not all of them, but, you know. Here we go. So, I kind of want to make a big old tunnel that goes up. I also got to figure out where this ends. Which is another consideration. Here you go. Here's my, like, ghast-proof sort of area here. Okay, if we fly up... That was a great noise. Right, here we go. This right here is where we're heading to. So, 1801 is the number. What are we trying to accomplish, this Derp Chris Gaming? We're just building the staircase out of this place. Which goes to 8101. So, about 50 blocks. So I really don't need to think about much. Actually, I could do this for a little while, couldn't I? We could figure out where exactly it's going to go to. It's aligned with the middle. Let's keep that. Let's do it the friendly way. Here we go. We got Derpy Tomcat here for 6 months. Thank you ever so much, my dude. Appreciate it. Thanks for making my life a lot less boring. Cool. Lion King came out in 1994. Oh my goodness me. 1994. Knocking it out the park. Knocking it out of the park. Wrong, says Iron Ben. Is it? I mean, someone typed it in chat, so it's got to be true, right? I mean, no one would intentionally lie. Wait, misplaced? Oh, I went up twice. Dang. That was a bit silly. Okay, and now we will continue. Thanks for pointing that out, peeps. Very observant of you. It was 94. Oh, okay. Coit says this would absolutely frighten me. It is a little bit hairy, I'll admit that. But, you know, it's got to... Oh, right, we're straight out over here. Switch to the chest plate. Nah, I'll be fine out here with my wings, I think. Green Day Dookie came out in 94. Dang. I was never big on Green Day, but I've listened to that album a bunch of times. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool record. Oh yeah, so somewhere around here, we would actually then be like, here's the end of the room kind of thing, right? So, big old staircase leads up to this spot. And that's kind of it. Now we've got to suss out the best way to build it, because we're just doing the framework. Sometimes I like to go straight into, you know, building the final thing so that you don't have all of this, like this time spent doing what I'm doing now, but I don't really have a design yet, so it doesn't make sense to. And I didn't want to spend all this time making trips back and forth, you know. I figured, hey, let's just keep it simple. We'll do this today, and then I'll figure out the design, and then we'll do that. Do it in stages. Even though it'll be more time-consuming. We got Midnighter Night here for 3 months, saying Rammstein formed in 1994. Oh! More evidence, more truth. Appreciate it, my dude. Appreciate it. If you're like Rammstein out there, okay, I highly recommend going over to my music blog, Okay, don't ask me where on the internet it is. Jeez, you got Google. Just type in, how many times do I have to say it? Xisuma music blog, alright? Anyway, there's this band that I used to listen to back in like 2003 called The Covenant. And I've always like really liked them, and whenever they come on, oh, great records. And then I just started listening to the SETI record again recently, which I hadn't really like dived into since probably it came out. I remember playing StarCraft and listening to that game as well. And I just went back into it and I was like, oh, this record's like really great. And it's got a lot of Rammstein in it. It's kind of like something you just, when you're younger and you haven't listened to as many artists, you don't pick up on so many of the influences in that way. But like, it's got this real kind of, what do they call it? New Hertzbrent, or whatever the name of the scene is, sort of sound to it. So if you like industrial metal, you like a bit of Rammstein, go check that record out. It's seriously cool. And I'm going to write a bit more about them on my blog soon as well. How has your taste in music changed as you've gotten older, says Lady Kitsuko? I've just opened up. The older I get, the more I open up to listen to new sounds and styles, and even like old sounds and styles that I thought once I didn't like or whatever. You know, I just let go of all the preconceived notions and ideas and elitism, and just like try and enjoy music for what it is. And through that, found, you know, loads of cool stuff to listen to and enjoy. Warcraft came out in 1994. Yes, it did. Rebecca says, I loved SETI. It's such a cool record. Minehurst Brent, says Enderdan. I think I'm getting it wrong. That's the name of the Rammstein song. I think it's called, maybe it's New Hearts Deutsche or something. But it's got new and heart in it, I'm pretty sure. And it's just the name of the industrial metal scene that Rammstein came out of. Like, it's a whole kind of sound that took place in Germany. I never got that deep into it. Rammstein were just like the one band that I really liked from it, and then the other bands I checked out not so much, but that was a long time ago that I looked into that scene, I guess. Oh, Nocturne by Secret Garden is from 1994. Dang. Oh, I'm gonna have to hate. Yeah, Secret Garden. There's a band that I had one of their records when I was a kid, and then I went like never thought of it for years, decades go by, never. And then I can't remember how, but one of their songs came across my path, maybe a movie, maybe just on YouTube, and it was just, I forgot how smelly it was. And then I like looked it up and I was like, yeah, I had this record when I was a kid. Don't know where it is now. Got rid of it at some point. Oh dear. Oh, it sounded like Donkey Kong. Where are my wings? They're my wings. Fella, get wrecked. Get glowed. Get glowed. Get out of here, you scamp. MTV Unplugged from Nirvana came out in 94. That's a great Unplugged record right there. New Deutsche Harte, says General Moo the Great. Yeah, that sounds like it. As a metal fan, do you appreciate jazz? I appreciate jazz, Mel. No, I love jazz. Jazz is awesome. Video game music is my bread and butter. Nothing else compares to it, says Yo Dragon. It's got something special, video game music. I think it's because of the environment in which you experience it. I don't think video game music actually has anything in particular that other music doesn't. It's just that you attach yourself to the environment a little bit more with it, right? Like you spend like ages hearing the same songs over and over again in this sort of environment where your dopamine is constantly being served. It's like a sort of like a mechanism to bond with the music. Like, some of my most favorite music to listen to is soundtracks from Diablo, StarCraft, and Command and Conquer games. And what are they all having? And Final Fantasy VII, let's not forget that one. Oh, what a soundtrack. What do they all have in common? you spend hours and hours playing this game not thinking about the music and therefore getting like a deep exposure to it. Usually like a non-judgmental exposure. It's different when someone sits you down and they're like, hey, listen to this song, right? Whereas in those environments, you'll just listen to it without even thinking about it. And I think that gives it an extraordinary power. And that's kind of like, that thinking is why I like try and enjoy music and try and be less judgmental, because, you know, if someone shares with you a song and you're making just an opinion in like, you know, the 3 minutes it takes to listen to it, what if that song were in a soundtrack to a game you were playing? You'd probably like it a lot more. Case in point, maybe, the Tony Hawk's soundtracks, I pretty much love every song on those, right? Yet it's full of bands that I wouldn't normally say that I listen to. Like a lot more kind of like punk alternative stuff. And, you know, why is that? It's because you spent ages having fun, you know, doing your little skateboarding thing, listening to that over and over again. It's that exposure. Mr. Polymath says, when did Linkin Park start releasing music? Well, their debut came out in the year 2000. It is the highest selling album of this millennia, I believe. Xisuma says moments, says Brain Boy. I don't think so. Casual talk about this kind of stuff doesn't really end up on there. See, someone says BioShock Infinite is a great soundtrack. You know, I'm sure you enjoyed it. I feel like pretty much most games that I play that have a soundtrack, I end up thinking, this is great. Like, yeah, I guess what I'm saying is, like, it's just the exposure to that music, the fact that you play it in that particular setting. I think that's what counts. Linkin Park was founded in '96, so I think they're still a '90s band, says Superboo. Yeah, well, you know, like, even when you talk about the '90s, right? There's different types of '90s. If you watch '80s cinema, that's late '80s, it's similar to early '90s. Late '90s cinema is a bit more like the early noughties. Like, they transition. The time and the tones and the sounds, they go from one to the next. So, like, when I say I like '90s music, I'd say, like, it's more like early to mid, and some stuff a little later on as well. It really is actually sort of bang in the middle. Whereas when it comes to cinema, I'd say that sort of mid-90s to mid-noughties is like a real nice sort of area with loads of cool movies in. Matrix is 99, says Carver. Yeah, so The Matrix is like, although it's a 90s movie, it's really like right on the millennium and more of a noughties thing. Because, you know, you would, although it was released in 99, it would be a big thing in the years to come. People would talk about it and discuss it, so it's kind of like part of the noughties as well. '94 had the best movies, says Raz. That's what I've been saying. That's what I've been saying. By the way, we've got Evil Angel JS here for 7 months and Pyro Burnium here for 34. Razaray55 has subscribed. Cheese Patrol X is here for 4 months. Tanny Glace is here for 20. Van Andillager has subscribed. And we are all caught up on the noises in the air. I've just been waffling and time has been flying by there. Pink Floyd's Division Bell was 1994. That's an album I've always wanted to listen to more. I've only listened to it a couple of times. I remember there being some stuff on there that I liked. That was the last record they released, right? Or didn't they release something like a few years back, maybe 3 or 4? I think it was, maybe it was like a collection of unreleased stuff sort of spun off as being like an unfinished album. I don't know. There were some absolute banger albums in 91. Pearl Jam 10, Metallica, Black, Ozzy No More Tears. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Just good music coming out all the time, really, in the 90s. True Lies was 1994. I watched that, okay, that's an Arnie movie. I went through a bit of an Arnie movie thing in the lockdown. I tell you what, right, like, if there's one thing that I've done during lockdown and during these times, it's just revisit stuff, which I hadn't done for ages. Like, when I think back to, like, 2019, there's no, like, watching old school movies or, like, nostalgia or, like, constant movie nights. Like, I was always busy going out doing stuff. There was just no time for it. Whereas we've all been given more of, like, time has taken on new meaning. It's been different. And so for me, I've done stuff like, you know, binge watch some old school TV shows like Deep Space Nine, rewatch like movies of my youth and stuff from time gone by. One of the little phases was watching some Arnie movies that I hadn't seen in ages. And True Lies, I thought that was one of the good ones, man. I watched that again, I thought it was terrible. I think it's one that just ages really bad. I couldn't tell you why. I just remember there being a load of, like, awkwardness and kind of cringy. I don't really like to use those terms, but yeah, just, I don't know, kind of stank. Prodigy, Goldie, Bjork, Aphex Twins, Ninja Turtles, all good 90s music. Wait, Ninja Tunes, not Ninja Turtles. Well, the Ninja Turtles were the 90s as well, so there you go. Babylon 5, best thing to come out of the 90s, says the Mullet Show. I'm watching it right now. I kind of, like, watched the last couple of episodes while playing Loop Hero, and I think that really, like, takes the edge off of it. Even though you can, like, follow what's going on and listen to the dialogue, you really need to give it your attention. I'm enjoying it. I can really see they're, like, putting together a big story that's going to unfold, and it's kind of, like, heating up. And I really like that kind of stuff, like the rolling story episode to episode. So yeah, I'm enjoying it. I think True Lies was affected by the humour becoming a staple of cringeworthy garbage today, says Seago. Yeah, maybe that was it. Maybe I was, like, looking at it through the lens of, like, not thinking about it as if it's comedy. Because it really just, yeah, funny was not it. I'm going to sneeze. Whew, that was a big one. That was a big old sneeze. Whew. Right, let's keep on keeping on. I wish I lived in the 90s, says Bad. As you know, as easy as it is to look back and be nostalgic, and it might sound a bit strange to say this now, there really is no better time to be alive than the present day. The pandemic's been a bit of a setback, but I've said this so many times before, all measures of human flourishing and suffering, well, flourishing up, suffering down, like, it's a bit weird to say times are good when, you know, in parts of the world they're not good for everyone. But conflict and war and all sorts of problems have been on the decline for a long time, yet we have a kind of doom and gloom perspective, a propensity to focus on negativity. Times have been getting better, you know, and it's not without its problems, but by all measurements it's kind of... That being said, there is actually there's some room for pushback on that, because, you know, you can take all these metrics like human well-being and poverty and I don't know, healthcare systems, right? But they're all like tangible, measured things. Whereas maybe there's some other stuff going on that is a little less measurable. That's important, like the nature of social media. You know, social media is causing problems. There's no doubt, and they may be bigger than we realize. They may be like unforeseen consequences in the future, where we look back and go, okay, things were good, but this social media experiment was very bad for us. You know, we've seen things happen in recent months, like in January at the beginning, which you could link some responsibility to the nature of social media platforms and how information spreads across them. So I guess, you know, there is some bitter that comes with the good. Samuel, thanks for watching the YouTube videos over the years. Welcome to the streams, dude. It's a little different over here, as you'll see. Things are getting better for everyone, but disparity is also growing, which isn't so hot. Yeah, that's true. Even though things like the rising tide raising all boats, so to speak, you know, the big ships at the top are getting further away from the rest of us, no doubt. Yeah, so I think just social media is just a new thing, and in order to understand what takes place in the world, it sadly takes like a very long time and a lot of effort. Like understanding the effects of the 1918 pandemic, like the Spanish flu and all of that, like they're still learning stuff about it to this day, and we ain't gonna get a real full picture of what's taken place over the last year for not even decades. You know, we're gonna be learning stuff about it for time to come. The same thing with social media. I think it's something that's unfolding and happening right now, but it's going to take us a long time to really understand the cost and the price of it. Let's go grab all this. Dang, I didn't think we'd need like a full shulker box worth for this. We got Cat Das Shatsy here subscribing. Thank you ever so much, dude. Appreciate it. X, what's your take on social media? I mean, I'm kind of giving you my take right now, right? Or maybe not. Maybe I'm just commenting a bit on the abstract. My take is... Okay, alright, here's how I would put it. Like, I think that evolution, okay, is a thing. A real thing that we have evolved over millions of years. If you believe in creationism, maybe the same argument can apply. Because you take what we have and look at our environment historically, and you can see that this is a new environment we are creating for ourselves. Well, what happens when you put things into new environments? All sorts can happen. Like, you have laws around traveling to different countries and not bringing livestock with you, right? Like that Simpsons episode where Bart brings a frog to Australia, and like it's like it goes into this environment where all of a sudden it's the apex predator, and then it just wipes out all these other things and shifts the landscape around. It's like that. It's like this is a rearranging of pieces and a different environment for our brains to interact with. And so anything could come out of that, and we've already seen good things and we've already seen negative. It'll always be a mix of both, but I think the negative is quite obvious to me. It'd still be survival of the fittest, says Mr. Samuel. That's a misquote, and I think one that deserves to be known a bit more articulately. It's not survival of the fittest, it's survival of the most adapt to survive in its environment. Meaning, that, like, fittest implies some sort of predefined condition. A score to be reached, let's say, you know, some kind of who's the strongest, who's the toughest, right? Like, there's this optimum attribute. You know, sometimes being weak in an area can give you an advantage if then the environment around it changes, because then all of a sudden you might become the most adept to surviving in the new conditions of the environment. So in a changing world where the physical environment changes and the landscape of all the living things in it change and ebb and flow, like, new things rise to the top and become the most adapt to survive, right? Like, a rising tide might just change the opportunities for particular types of creatures, birds, I don't know what, to like fish out of the water. And it could be that it's the weaker birds that then, you know, get that opportunity, right? Am I making any sense, peeps? I feel like I know what I mean, but I'm not sure if I'm articulating myself very well. Then you're the most fit at that point, says normal ATTP. Yeah, okay, so the word like fittest, I think is misleading though, because it makes you think of, at least I see it like strength and speed and agility and all these sorts of things, whereas I think it's better to be more articulate and say, well, it's not actually like, it doesn't always have to be a strength, right? It might be, what's the example I was taught? Let's say you got a bunch of birds and they've all got long beaks, right? The ones with longer beaks are kind of more weak and frail, right? Their skeletons are a bit more scraggly. They're struggling to get along. But all of a sudden, the tides change, and now when they have to, you know, eat the fish between the cracks of the rocks, all of a sudden, all the ones with longer beaks have the advantage, and then they get to be the ones to propagate. So that's what essentially I'm getting at there, I guess. Fittest is from fitting in, though, says Orange Scare. It might be, yeah. I mean, yeah. Like I said, it's just the way I picture it in my mind. It doesn't quite add up, so I like to say it the other way around. Just so there's no misunderstandings, I guess. They are fit for the job. There you go. Okay, alright, fair enough. It's just a language thing. I hear that and I think, oh, we maybe shouldn't say it that way because it might be misleading. Yeah, the one most adapts to the environment. So we started talking about this because of social media. So social media is an introduction of something different into our environment. Some people will flourish in it, some people will have negative experiences with it, but it's a changing of the norm, and we haven't had this sort of interaction between people, whereas more traditional senses of community that we've had over the past 150 years or whatever are a little closer to the roots as we understand them, of people living in small societies of like 100 to 150 people. So it's a big shift, it's a big change. Right, round here we're gonna have a tunnel or something that goes up. This is a bit I haven't quite figured out, because I want to use a minecart elevator to get up and down all the way to the very top. But the thing with that is, when you drop down for a minecart elevator, you usually land in water. We don't have the luxury of water. Actually, can you use a cauldron? That would still be dodgy. Slime damage only. Slime block only negates full damage. Oh, I guess maybe what we could use is something involving honey blocks. Oh, vines! Stevie! Yeah! Vines will break the fall. There you go. I knew there was something. I was thinking like cobwebs, but I was like, then that's a pain. There had to be something I hadn't thought of. And that's probably it. That is probably it right there. You could hold space on a slime block. I think you still take damage from that though. So I wanted like the thing with the least amount of hassle, and that would probably be it. So from the middle of this area we can go straight up to the roof of the Nether. We've now got this massive space in which to do some decoration. I might already put in some slabs, or we could do a little bit of design work on stream here. The Nether vines, yeah, I was thinking about that. You could have them go all the way up, but then they'd be slow to go up. It might be nice to use the Nether vines just because they're from the Nether, you know. We got noises in the ear. We got Name is Tyne here for 10 months. And we've also got Thegly here for 2 months. Thank you for your tremendous support as always, peeps. Decoration, simple decor or something elaborate, says Relative Depression. I'm going to go with something simple, but maybe a little bit of elaboration on the sides. You know, you can always go all out and you can always go simple. The reality is I'm probably not going to come back to this farm again, so I kind of want to keep it relatively simple. And I've got a pretty good idea of what I'm going to do, right? Staircase will probably be made out of these blocks. Maybe just have the red one in the middle. That being said, if you think about it, I've used dried kelp and blackstone so far, and then just because it's the nether, it's easy to introduce that. So if we go back to the blocks that we already have at our disposal, right, or as part of the setting, I also want to use magma cube heads, which I don't have in this world. Oh, what about the magma block? Which I don't think lets light through anymore. That used to be a thing. So if we imagine that's like a magma face, we might use some of those in it, and then that. But as for like introducing red, don't think it really goes with that. So if we go into instead, we do have like, you know, another couple of green colours here. This is why you think things through a little bit. Now I always think that one goes nicer with both of those, but because it's the nether, maybe something wooden would be cool. We got the one, the only, the Mayskull. Oh, that sounded so cool, didn't it? I don't know because I can't hear it. Let's do that again. The Mayskull. And now it's on my soundboard. The Mayskull. That sounded alright. It needed a bit more reverb, I think. One more time. The Mayskull.
No, I'm trying to record. Oh, I give up. I give up. I give up.
Shout out to his family. Shout out to his family. Oh, I didn't have the reverb on. Shout out to his family.
I can't use my soundboard. I'm terrible at it. Excuse me. Excuse me. Let's try that one more time. Shout out to his family. Shout out to his family.
Okay, I just cannot manage pressing those buttons. Sometimes it was on when it was supposed to be off. We got there in the end. Anyway, who knows what that is a reference to? Yeah, the Gruetta meme. Yep. I was watching the H3 podcast. I watched Steve-O interviewing Danger Erin and Method Man, and then I watched the H3 podcast while I was doing all my cleaning. Speaking of which, right, the one blemish on... I was thinking there's probably way more blemishes than this, but the one blemish on Jackass, I always noticed it, how they pick on Danger Erin, and I was so glad they brought it up and discussed it, because whenever I watch Jackass, like, some of the least enjoyable bits are when they just start picking on him, and I always wondered, is it like I'm imagining it, like, are they actually picking on it, or is it just all fair play? And I don't know, like, I'm not really into banter and that kind of like hazing and all that kind of stuff, so I just wondered, is this like something that I'm imagining? But yeah, they talked about it. They definitely go over the line and bully him, and he's a proper sport about it as well. It's an interesting podcast. Anyway, like 3% of people know who Danger Erin and Jackass in my chat probably right now. Ooh, that might be a nice texture to mix in alongside the dried kelp, you know? But then the magma, it doesn't scream magma, does it? What happens when you put these two side by side? I think they're both two... Actually, I think that would be the one behind the other. So in your corridor, you might have something like that. And then I think you would want some slabs. Just to kind of break it up a little bit. Maybe have the skull in the middle. I don't know. Whenever you're doing that like too deep stuff for a flat wall that's just going to repeat, it's kind of hard to find something special. Sometimes you can just overthink it. We got the one, the only, the Jez here subscribing, and Chapter Corey for 8 months. Thank you so much, dude. Appreciate it. Yeah, I prefer Travis Pastrana over Jackass. Don't know who Travis Pastrana is, but Jackass is like legendary. The only show I ever really remember directly like rivaling it as a competitor was Dirty Sanchez. But there must have been tons of clones of that. Bat276, thank you for 5 months of support. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. All you need is a whole corridor of glazed terracotta patterns. That might be a cool one to use down there. sure how exactly, but... I mean, I can see that probably lining up with this a little better. That's actually a really nice, like, twist. Okay. Then for the floor, like, the floor will always be out of slabs, right? So it's probably going to end up like that. Maybe we use both of these greens down the bottom here. So you got a bit of both. That could definitely work. I don't know how wide the area we got is, but just keeping it simple like that in the middle. Then you got this, and then maybe black stone on the roof. I think we've got room for like one more block. Not sure if I've arranged that correctly. But then at the top level, just a flat. Ooh, what happened there? Flat ceiling coming back across, and then maybe rather than do the every other block thing like you might expect, maybe like alternate and then do something bigger with this pattern. So in there we could probably put the magma head, and what about trapdoors? Could use these with the oh, I've gotten rid of the head somehow. That one, please, is our demonstration. I don't know, what was it? Trapdoor. I think maybe just the dark texture would work there. Yeah, that's kind of okay. I have this thing, right? Whenever I'm putting blocks down here, I try and remind myself, like, replace the things you're no longer using. I'm always seem to be replacing the thing I'm actually using. So in this bit here, we could then actually reduce the overall size. Maybe put in some sort of... Ooh, I know what we could put in there. Put in like a bit of that. Maybe at the top it's different. And then behind here, maybe just some big random blob of these blocks. I feel that's quite nice. Might look better like that. Definitely needs a light source here, because we also got to prevent things from spawning. Hey X, is it possible to watch replay of your streams? I'm hardly able to join and would love to watch, says the Wills Newton. Yeah, all of my live streams are on my second channel. Like every single one of them. So you can go back and watch as many of them as you like. A soul lantern, yeah, but it doesn't emanate enough light, does it? Like to prevent spawns. Because you could put it on a post or something here. Quite easily. Yeah, I don't like that. Nor do I like the idea of making it too much like that. Or maybe just put the stairs at that level. There you go. So yeah, something like that. I also actually like the idea of like having an offset at the top, just so you don't always mirror stuff. Now we can do that in the little area down the bottom, but then it won't be long before we have the staircase. So I think I like that. We'll probably have a literal thing like this with these blocks, and then maybe we can transition to magma again. We'll see. Killing area would be there. And then we're going to have the staircase. So you're looking at literally having... The blocks are going to start going up like this, is the problem. So then if you want to alternate things, it's not going to take long for it to look ugly, I don't know. Maybe we will do that at that point, right? I like that. Maybe we could put glass in front of it as well, actually. And then have a light source below. I think that'll work well. I think that'll work pretty well with a light source below. This song sounds so Metroid-y, says N Stroopboffle. It is very Middle Earth, I think would be what I would call it. Peeps, I need to skibbity pop pop to the loo. Skibbity hop pop in the video pop pop. I'll be right back. I'm back. I'll tell you one other thing. Oh, look at the sheep just there in the background. I think it's time for a little bit of standing desk action. Been sitting for a while. So let's do this. Let's do this, peeps. Ah, that's good. Good to stand. Feels about right. Awesome. Okay. Yeah, so I think we've got an idea of what materials we're going to use. More of the dried kelp. Glazed terracotta, which we won't need a lot of. And magma blocks, which we can literally farm. So, I think the first things we can place will be the glazed terracotta. And looking at this now, I did not make this wide enough, did I really? Let's have a think. Maybe I can just replace the stone with some of the blocks that go a little further back and just kind of not worry about it. This is why, like I said earlier, sometimes having a design in advance can be a really good thing. Okay, I do not have the glazed terracotta with me. Or any terracotta. I used to have a box of terracotta in here. I don't know what happened to it. I must have missed... Oh, I literally don't have anything. Got like none of the materials. Not one. I mean, a little bit in here, but we don't use it for that. I can put some blackstone in on the ceiling. Well, that's kind of pants. Maybe I won't start building it now. Maybe I can come back to that idea later on. Yeah, we'll come back to that idea later on, because I'll tell you what we can do now. We can start building the infrastructure up the top. It would help if I knew exactly where I was with the different materials, but, you know, can't have everything. Go ahead and pick these up. Gonna put that inside of here. And grab this. Did I actually pick it up? Yep. We've got a noise in the ear. It's the last Psycho here for 42 months. The last Psycho. Thank you ever so much, my dude. Appreciate it. Appreciate it ever so much. J4500 says, what is your opinion on standing desks? I've been thinking of buying one. They are terrific for posture. Oh! The Stay Ruffs Harshmellow Man is here with a donation saying, hi X, this curry's on me. Thanks for the years of entertainment and thought-provoking conversation. Appreciate it, dude. That's very nice here. Thank you, man. I hope you enjoy the rest of the stream we're doing here. Appreciate it. This is kind of boring and fun at the same time, says Ultimate Fritz. I mean, that's it, right? We're doing the boring grindy, but we're having a laugh along the way. Standing desks, that's what we were talking about. Yeah, so my opinion on a standing desk is that they're great. However, I think one thing I heard recently that I thought was quite important is It's not so much about like standing desk for posture and for, you know, standing right and not always sitting. It's definitely something to not always sitting, but the real thing is a change in posture. It's good to not stay static in your body for too long, and that's something that seating tends to encourage a bit too much, is just being very docile and you know, your position is just very static. You need to get about and move about. So if you're not at a desk all day long, you know, when you do sit down at one, it's probably not so bad. But if you are at a desk all day long, you're going to be encouraged to be in that sitting position more and to be quite static and docile. So that's where I think it becomes more relevant. So I kind of went into full-on stand all the time mode, and then where I recently hurt my knees, it was kind of preventing me from healing them, I think. And so now that I alternate sitting and standing a bit more, I think that's kind of a sweet spot, especially like while my knees are getting better. Rinri says you have a tall desk, but when you do drawing at it, it is awful. Yeah, maybe sitting is better for some things. You know, I was sitting doing some music yesterday, and I always find it a little easier just to focus on the music when you're sitting down compared to standing. So we need to make like a bunch of minecarts and a minecart elevator here. And the thing I'm thinking is that that pesky ghast is going to come along and blow it up. We used all of that stone, for real. We used all of that stuff. We've got 54 left. Now the way that I'll do this is with signs. What we'll use is blackstone. Blackstone should actually take care of some things here. I wanted to use polished blackstone. We might be limited in our choices a little bit. Let's check it out. Sorry, I said polished and I meant the other one, that one. Oh no, that is polished. What are we on about? Polished bricks. Polish blackstone, that's what I want to use. Considering there's probably not enough to complete it with that one alone, we're going to have to do a resource run. I really didn't want to. You know, I wanted to spend all my time out here and not worry about it, but there you go. So this will be a half slab, and we'll come to this spot here, and we need a way up and we need a way down. Right, there'll be a half slab there, so we need string and vines. I don't think we even got the vines. So when we go back, we need to get vines as well. I need to take my sweet time. If I rush coming back here, I'll forget something important. Vines could probably do with going in one of these chests, I think. Yep, no vines. And when it comes to signs, I really don't care, so I'll probably just use some good old oak. That's not oak, is it? So, slab, vine, and then above the vine is that. And then the next bit up, this is where, bam, we have the block on the front side. That might change later on, we'll see. So, what you also then need is you need this, we need a crafting bit, we need all the things now. The chest monster grows. Uh-huh. Oh! I need another one! Make a minecart. Gonna need some bamboo over here, some scaffolding, no doubt. No doubt in my mind. Oh wait, this doesn't work. Just gonna remember that. Need to do it with trapdoors, right? Got lots of jungle ones, but we probably want to pick something that fits in a little better. Is there one that you don't have to right click on? Like, I seem to remember doing this with some sort of block that holds it up, but you can't accidentally right click on it. I'm probably... Ladders! Yes, ladders, there it is. Or, no, we can't use ladders, because if you fall down, it will break your fall. You want to fall all the way to the bottom quickly. In fact, if we're going to have a trapdoor above it, we don't need vines, we can use a ladder. So, slab was going to be vines. Trapdoor can go there for the very first one, but we'll put it one above. So the trapdoor's gonna act as like a buffer. We're probably gonna use like a lot more trapdoors than we need to prevent the player from falling into it. So at this height here, we shall use these things. Break that. And now we've got a minecart sitting on there that can't be pushed out of the way. So we can use that to go up, and then we can fall down this thing, like so, and then we hit that on the way down. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Felganol says, watching Spiffing Brits YouTube exploits, you can use polls and shorts to get exposure with the algorithm. Yeah, I feel like that video was framed in a very particular way, whereas it kind of like wasn't what they were saying it was. I've been using like YouTube's posts for a long time, and I noticed that they get tons and tons of exposure, and it's because posts are given space in the feed, right? When they design them, they're like, this is gonna have like its space in the YouTube app. So when I open up the YouTube app, you always see like a poll or a post between videos in the same way that you'll see a short or a, what they call it, a story, right? So if you do posts and take part in that, you're going to appear there. Because lots of people just ignored the feature, it meant that there was just a big open space to use it, and I used to use it and get tons and tons of interaction. Since that video came out, my posts get way less interaction because there's more competition in the space. Another thing that I do that not a lot of people do is make those shorts, or whatever they're called, stories, and they get like thousands and thousands of views and gain me loads of subscribers, yet it's just like a 1 minute, well, a 20-second video of me going, oh, there's a new snapshot out, and that's it. Some of y'all probably seen that. If you've seen it in chat, let the other peeps know that you've seen it. So essentially there are a lot of YouTubers that haven't embraced a feature that YouTube has developed and given space in its in the shelves, as they call them, part of the app, like the physical space. Yeah, quite a few people have seen it. So because not lots of people are doing that, it's worth the effort for me to just make a quick video that says, hey, there's a new snapshot out, because it will appear there. And the posts video that guy made is kind of the same thing, but he framed it as this whole like exploit, and it's just, I've been on YouTube for a long time now, and I've seen all the drama around things YouTube just come and go, and it just kind of gets a bit tiresome. Like, everyone loves to frame it as like YouTube's broken and isn't it terrible, and it's just like, no, you just didn't understand the way they built the product for the platform. And one of the reasons that I did understand how is because I watched the Creator Insider channel, where they literally explain all the things they're doing on YouTube all the time, all the different experiments, like, and there's still some people out there that like don't look at what's in their own dashboards and listen to the YouTube people themselves telling you exactly what's going on. If you like, that person had watched that channel, they probably would have realized that most of what they said in the video was just, you know, a bunch of speculation, really. Dramatic speculation. Neko Amiguru, thank you for 4 months of support. Appreciate it. Am I working on the magma farm exterior? I am indeed. That's what I'm doing. I'm just thinking, am I gonna go back and get resources and then be like, oh, I need something from here? Can I just be lazy and leave this all out? I think I won't. I think I'll just pack it away in case I need it wherever I go. Because I usually do. Wild One Fox 68, thank you for 2 months of support. Appreciate it. What are your thoughts on YouTube testing out to hide the dislike count, says Dinesh? Yeah, I think it's a good thing to test. They should experiment with more stuff like that, because you know, creators and mental health and social media, like, it's all a big unknown. It's all a big experiment we're running on ourselves, and so I think running these short experiments to see how the platform is used differently when they change things like that, I think that's a good idea, you know? They might learn that it's better if they do it one way or better if they do it another, and better than doing nothing, in my opinion, because for me, I don't really care, like, about dislikes. I don't really pay attention. There's always someone who's going to dislike your video, that's fine. But, you know, not everyone is that resilient to that notion, I guess. Right, we got everything and off we go. So, up by 2. And then we cruise. We're at cruising altitude. And we're just keying in the right direction. Look at that. That'll do. That'll do. We'll take it. Mecha Kanata is here for 2 months. Love your content. I rarely get to catch your streams, but always enjoy the chats. Glad to have you with us. Appreciate it. It makes it harder for our users to identify scammy stuff if dislikes are hidden. That is very true, actually. That's a very good defense of being able to visibly see it. But hey, they're just experimenting, you know? Like, what's the harm in running experiments? I think it goes out to like 1% of viewers or something. And, you know, they might learn, oh, this is actually really valuable, but hey, then we've got to consider that, and which one's more important. There's a dislike percentage too. Oh yeah, they could do it with percent. That would, you know, take out those raw numbers. Might be a smarter way to do it. How do you put emojis on your tools in Minecraft, says Phantom Fran? Using copy and paste. Control C, Control V. Okay. So, things that we had to get. Maybe some sticks for ladders. Some spruce wood for the old trapdoors, which I guess I'll go buy some more. I can't remember. Actually, wait. Did I leave the ender chest there? Like, did I pick up everything but the ender chest? Classic. I do have spruce wood, so we don't need to buy more. We're looking for dried kelp. That was one of the blocks. That's not a lot. Might have to go AFK over at Corralis's to get some more. We need more stone, actually. We ran out of stone. Let's not forget that. It's kind of important. And how about that gravel? We literally probably didn't need to use any of it. Hey X, why does Hermitcraft use 1.16.4 or not 1.16.5? Well, it's not because of the proximity mod, it's because of mods in general. Like, you don't just update one thing, you have to update a whole bunch, then everyone else has to go and update things on the client side, and since it was such a, you know, a non-essential patch for us in our community, it's almost like, well, it's just a bunch of hassle for nothing, so there isn't too much of an incentive, I guess, to change and move over. There's no urgency or need or anything, really. Gonna use up some of those. There we go, that should probably be enough blackstone. Which sound like famous last words, because I'm always going back and forth, so maybe we will get some more. Just take more than you need and bring it back when you're done, so... Dried kelp, probably going to need more, but we got blackstone, we got lots and lots of stone, actually. Some sticks for ladders. I think we're good on our iron for the minecarts. We got our ladders instead of vines. We need some string, which I'll have in my redstone chest. Which mods are used on Hermitcraft apart from proximity? We use... what's it called? I'm pretty sure I'm saying the wrong one, but phosphor? Or lithium? I think it's lithium we use. We need those. Actually, it's not the type we're making. There you go, some more iron just in case. Lithium is the chunk loader mod. Is it a chunk loading mod? I think it's a general optimization mod. Oh, this is what I'm thinking of. Yeah, there we go. Right, so we want some of that. We want some black glass as well, right? Could just re-dye some of this stuff, essentially. That'll probably cover our needs there. So glass, magma, light source, we'll probably just use any old thing from my chest. What else am I not thinking of, peeps? Oh, there was the terracotta blocks. Which I don't seem to have here. Don't know why I'm looking there, I knew they're not there. Oh, warped woods, dark prismarine, there we go, my brain's kicking in. Why are people saying vines? I just addressed that a second ago. Well, this ain't enough, so we'll have to buy some more. Could do with smelting some of that. I'm sure I had like a whole bunch of... Yeah, I did. Hang on, what's this one up the top here? There you go. Walls and then greens. So that'll do that whole stack there. Warped woods. Can't forget the warped wood. Oh dear. Only a little bit of that. So we need to buy warped wood and we need to buy the other stuff. Bang. Spending some money over here. There we go. Blind nickname of 5478 for 28 months. Hey X, so glad to be able to catch a stream on this fine Saturday. Good luck with your projects today. Thank you, my dude. It's going well so far. Oh look, everything's actually stocked up over here, so we're all good. Except we've got some other stuff coming through actually. Huh. I guess the whole thing was never quite finished. And then we've got some awkward distribution down. What is going on with this thing, actually? This is one funky furnace. Next season, it'll just be build the El Mango design. Keep it simple, build the El Mango design. You know? Because this one's got some strange behaviour. Yeah, I think it's still got tons of netherrack in the system, actually. I thought I'd done it all the way through. What is the mod for the heads? The heads are not a mod, they're a data pack. Dang it, I think all my terracotta is probably just stuck behind a bunch of netherrack now. Oh, that'll hopefully be enough. We don't need a lot of it. Yeah, what did I say? We've got to buy... Whoa! Jeez! Lightning, don't burn down the jungle. Buy warpwood and dark prismarine. Thank you, Meds. Appreciate it. Those are the ones, right? Those are the ones. Ah! Straightened. Oh, twice. That's what I get for trying to read chat, eh? Johnny B, subscribe with the Prime. Johnny be good. Thank you, my dude. Appreciate it. If you're unlucky, you get a charged creeper. Or maybe lucky. Maybe I want a charged creeper. Get one of those rare, elusive charged creeper heads, right? No one ever stocks up these warp woods. I swear. Nope. Nope. I've told Tango to stock it up about 100 times. I just give up. Does Green sell those types? Oh. No. No is the answer. Hey, we've got Son of Odin 44 here with the Prime and John Bridge here for 2 months. Thank you ever so much. Appreciate it. Appreciate it ever so much. Whoa. Whoa. Dang, that is a flex. Oh, we found something here. Spoilers. 2 diamonds per stack. Oh, goodness me. Yeah, we'll get 4 stacks. I think that'll get us through the build. Gotta jump. Thank you, Impulse. Anyone else sell the Warped of the Woods, peeps? Are there any other loggage Warpwood related companies? Because I need to know about them. False has a shop. Ah, okay. Well, the False has this shop, and every time I go in here, there's nothing in it. Wish tokens. Well, it doesn't have what we're after. Oh my geez, chat is not being super smart right now. Well, the people suggesting Ren aren't. That's for sure. That's for sure. Well, we'll have to live with it. We'll have to farm our own today. We'll have to live with it today. Okay, we'll farm some of our own. I like that I can just cruise up here now. Like, I removed all that netherrack and then realised it's kind of easier for me to get to mine as well, which is cool. Oh, beautiful flying skills. Beautiful stuff. X, how come you're a B? I mean, you know, I just decided to become one with the 1.15 update. I wanted to celebrate the bees in Minecraft, you know. So to grow these things, I tend to just do all of that in my little area. Oh, that's not good, is it? Got those, but not these. Actually, no, I don't think if I don't have any there... Oh, can't I just use bone meal to get some? Pretty sure I can use a little bit of bone meal over here. In fact, this thing might already have the bone meal in. Yep. And then I just punch, because I don't want those other things. There we go, we got one. Just got to make sure to punch that one out in the middle. There we go, another one. Oh, another one there, another one there. Dang, we're getting so many. It's a true game of chance, this. The one at the back. How many is that? 9? Wow. They look really cool. I will say that. Oh, we got 10. That'll get us started. What is this? Who has been doing this? Jeez. I mean, there's a whole open ceiling, so this doesn't really work. Also, it wasn't fully sealed, which is kind of strange. Cleo! Ah. Cleo, I thought you knew better. Jeez, I'm disappointed. Thought Cleo was one of the good ones. Oh yeah, I don't have any... Wait, where's the other... Oh, I must have left it in the nether. Dang it, I don't have any bone meal. I'm just accepting the fact that this is not very efficient. We started efficiently. I mean, dang, I brought the stone, I brought the gravel, which we turned out to not need, but I didn't think it would take less than an hour. Oh my goodness me. Oh, I'm going to leave them there for now. That just means you can have some skeleton horses as pets. That's all that means. Yeah, I must have left it in the nether. I don't really recall taking it out though. We've also got the gravel job over here to do. An important job, of course. Did I forget the... No, I got like... For a second there I was like, wait a minute, bone meal, did I even get it? Disseminating a warped forest might be faster. You know, I haven't thought of doing that. My attitude towards that is like, when you fly around in the nether, it's like, or anywhere in a Minecraft world, it's kind of, I don't like seeing like a decimated area. But sometimes you have to do that, like for sand. So I like that you can farm this and therefore not have to just ruin portions of the world, right? That's my thoughts on that anyway. So, we can't plant it until it's changed to the other type, but that's why this is set up this way, peeps. There is method to the madness. I can just right click and replace those, that's cool. There we go. I hope this don't replace the end rods. And look at that. Well, I say that, that's not evidence that it doesn't, but it doesn't appear to. These trees are weird, because not only do you have to chop away at the wood, oh my goodness me, that's a huge one. You then have to mine all of these things, they don't just decay. That's a ridiculously big one. Twice! Come on Minecraft, this is an error. That's bonkers. Bonkers big tree. Oh, there we go. See, now I've got to tear down the entire thing. Is Shroomlight... Yeah, Shroomlight is the lantern, okay. No, Shroomlight is the hope. What am I trying to say here? The lantern is the hope. I don't know. Words, they're difficult, they're confusing. We got a bear called Dog here subscribing. Thank you, bear called Dog. Appreciate your subscription. Hope you're entertained and enjoying the live stream. There we go. Gotta make those jump noises. Sweet, sweet jump noises. By the way, 2,500 peeps tuning in to hang out on a Saturday morning. Well, it's more like midday now, isn't it? Approaching evening. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Be sure to hit the follow button here on Twitch if you've enjoyed the stream. And if you've disliked it and you hated it, and you're like, I really want to leave, but for some reason I'm still watching. Well, then hit the follow button. You know? I don't know. Christopher, thank you ever so much for subscribing. Appreciate that, my dude. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Hey, it's got any tips for starting out on Twitch? Yeah, just start. Do the start thing. Just get going. Get on there, do that stream. And don't overthink it. Just get on Twitch, start streaming, have fun. Dog, cats, or reptile? I don't think I've ever been asked that question before. Peeps are now pointing out in chat what time it is where they are. Yep, time zones are a thing. They exist. You know, the idea of like abolishing time zones and having universal time kind of sounds great, but like, imagine trying to readjust to, instead of like you work 9 to 5, right? Now your time is like 11 till 6 or something, you know, like, and then it's like, oh, it's all confusing. Now all these different times of the day have different numbers. But then when you go abroad, then you got to adjust to something totally different again. Because one thing about time zones is like when you go abroad, you still kind of operate on a similar time, but the times have just been shifted for that environment. So the morning is like, you know, 7 till 12 or whatever. But then you'd have to just think so differently. I think it's one of those problems where that'll probably never get fixed. But one thing that will, I reckon, is daylight savings. I think they could probably change. Actually, saying it'll never be fixed, right? We are getting increasingly integrated with technology. I use my phone now for pretty much everything I need to remember. It's like, oh, I've got to do that later, and I just put it on my phone, and then I'll look at it later and then do the thing. Now, I could see it maybe like, okay, it might sound a bit outlandish now, but we're sort of in the age of wearable tech, like Fitbits and stuff. So imagine just your Fitbit like translating time for you. You know, you just look at your wrist and it's like, it's all been figured out in a language for you. So you're like, oh yeah, meet you in 10 or whatever. I don't know. It could be a way it gets done, right? Like everyone's got their portable time converter on them. There should be an ultimate time zone centered on the largest ocean, and we can local time zones as we do right now. Isn't that just the same thing? We got UTC already. Oh my goodness me, it's time for an epic battle in Minecraft. Oh, I'm dodging, I'm weaving. Oh, the phantoms are here. Woo! It's phantom time. Oh my goodness me. Oh, I hit one. Jeez. Jeez Louise. Oh, this is intense. Oh, Mojang, you've outdone yourselves. Woo! Oh, we got it. Oh, amazing. Oh, wow. Can we get this one too? Oh, sneaky devil. Dang. Dang, I've never enjoyed Minecraft so much as right now. Oof. Oof. Oh, we did it, peeps. And our reward is the Phantom Membrane. Oh, let's get some Phantom height. That was the best Phantom battle ever. Woo. Woo. Oh, I'm going to have to take a chill pill to cool down. That was too much fun. Oh, the game design is just peak game. Oh, there's another one! Oh! Surprise attack! The 5th Phantom! The Phantom Menace coming in for more. Oh! The screeching sound in my ears is like bliss. Every time I hear it, I know fun times are ahead. Fun times are ahead. Woo! Alright, that was a pretty good Phantom fight, wouldn't you say? On a scale of 10 to 10, how amazing are the Phantoms, peeps? How amazing are Phantoms? Okay. Oof, right, now we can try and get back to a little bit of Minecraft normality. We can dream, we can attempt. Actually, I've probably got enough of this now. I was going to farm some more, but we got all we need. 10 out of 10, says chat. I agree. I agree. 10. 10 all the way. Why don't you just sleep, says Scream? Scream? Then we'd miss out on the amazing Phantom fight. I mean, it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to have such fun, such reverence, excitement even. Whew, that was good. Hey, what music is this? Says BM Burger. We're listening to Jim Kirkwood. Like, the name was so right there on the tip of my mind. It took me a second. Listen to Jim Kirkwood and the Middle Earth Records, which is an awesome record. Okay, so when I head back, we've also now got this. And I'm going to make a chest. Okay, I don't need those. These things don't belong in there, so we'll put them away. Might use that. I need a chest to take and put in my ender chest that has terracotta and bone meal in. These things go away over here. This is too cheerful for Urukai. It has its dark moments, the music. It's not without some of that. Okay, do I have a spot for shrew? I guess those would go in my lights chest. And then heads I keep over here. See, I've got to remind myself where everything is sometimes. So many heads. Phantom membranes? Do you know what? I've already farmed a gazillion of those and I'm going to chuck them away. Okay, lights, camera, action. Yep, those things are going there. X, did you or do you play D&D? I do not play D&D and nor have I. Not writing Rose here for 49 months in a row.
Shout out to his family.
Been a while. Your modded series is great. Hope you keep up with it and don't try Britannia. I won't. Yeah, I will keep going with it. I'm enjoying the old Sky Bees. I gotta say it though, like it's now at a point where it's just like just playing this mind-numbing RNG game with the breeding of the bees. So and that's the thing. But I want to just build out the base a little bit more and have fun with that, which is cool. That was amazing, says Scream. It was, wasn't it? We need some more sound bites. Immy160 is here for 12 months, saying 1 year. Glad I found your channel. Awesome. Awesome. Thank you so much for sticking around. Appreciate the support. Now, I'm kind of low on terracotta. I've just been buying it whenever I need it. So we'll go buy a little stock up from False. And we'll shove it in here. And then we'll be on our merry way. This is weird seeing an organised storage system, says Broody Man. I tell you what, it's the way to play Minecraft is to keep organised at every step. It really goes a long way. Okay, let's go this way. Let's go this way and buy some terracotta. Don't know why I'm turning it into a song. B-dubs get you a discount for terracotta, so you should ask for him. Some sort of deal. Does B-dubs sell terracotta? Also, let's check up on the old Scar chest monster over here, okay? I mean, I'm impressed that it's all still here. It's looking clean. Now over here, this is the same as last time I checked up, you know. Little bit of work could be done, but this is early days, you know. Well, I'll leave it alone now as well, because looks like Scar's staying organised. I feel like something's different around here, and I just haven't sussed it. Oh, there's plots. Oh, there's all these plots being divided up. I see. I see. So, is this the spot? That's TNT. Where does B-dub sell terracotta? Is it in here? Apparently, yeah, no. Where's B-dubs' terracotta shop? That is a lot of bells. Making a lot of noise. Is there a new building here? Ah. Is this it? Oh, there's terracotta here. This must be it. There's chest monsters as well. That is a good time to sleep. B-dubs doesn't have a terracotta shop. Are you telling me that chat told me fibs? Because chat never tells me fibs. Let's go check it out. Okay, this does not sell anything. Well, let's go over here. Spoiler shop. Should that be a thing? Like a shop where you can get coordinates to spoilers? That would be hilarious. A spoiler shop. Sounds more like a car thing. That is 8 stacks. Good stuff. I wonder if Iskau has brought those bones from me yet. He asked for 5 shulker boxes worth. And I got them, and then he never brought them. Stuff is still there. Still there, Iskau. A shop that sells NFTs. Yeah, that'll be interesting. I really think those NFTs are just like a bubble that's going to burst. Apparently the numbers on them are already like nosediving pretty hard. Like the amount of money that's being spent on them. Ah! Ah! Okay, there we go. Oh, good God, how did I do that? Actually, well, no, I've got to pick up the chest from my base first. And nothing of value was lost, says Grace Sayer. It kind of feels like that, doesn't it? It kind of feels like that. Bam, right. Did we get everything we need? I'm pretty sure we did. And I finally did this. I've been meaning to do that for a long time. Because I lost that shulker box along the way. Alright. My friends, we have come to the end of my time for today here on the twitch.tv/theXisuma. Be sure to hit the follow button if you've enjoyed the stream today. That's where we're wrapping it up. Just checking out what we're doing with a raid. Want to say a massive thank you to everyone who subscribed, resubscribed, donated, and cheered. As always, I appreciate your support. And thank you to all of my patrons. Twitch is recommending we raid someone with just 15 viewers. So why not? Go on then, Twitch. Short Zelda. Wait, are they actually live? They are. Okay, that was confusing. There we go. Hit the raid button, supporting a random channel from the Minecraft community. Peeps, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you all soon. Bye bye.